Maintenant, je donne la parole à son Excellence Madame Nicolette Henry, ministre de l'Éducation de Guyana.
Madam President, Chair of the Executive Board, Director General, Ministers, Excellencies, Heads of Delegations, Delegates, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the government and people of Guyana, I wish to congratulate Madam President on being unanimously elected President of the 39th session of the General Conference of UNESCO. Madam President, Guyana applauds UNESCO for its outstanding work in education, science, and culture. On that note, please permit me to express intense gratitude for the umpteen years of beneficial collaboration between UNESCO and Guyana. Guyana also salutes the Director General of UNESCO, Madam Irina Bokova, on your astute and stellar leadership in our global village. As a country, we would like to thank you for the report on the activities of UNESCO contained in document 39C5. Guyana today is a country of bright prospect, but also one of colossal complexities. In recognition of Guyana's prospect and the role of education, science, and culture, my President, His Excellency David Granger, has commissioned the Department of Education, Innovation, and Reform to spearhead the efforts in transforming the education system into one that will provide the people of Guyana with a first-class education. At the heart of this transformation is information science and technology, which pulls us together relentlessly, integrating our commonalities and connecting our country with the world. Madam President, during the past 2 years, Guyana has embarked on several initiatives for the development of its people. In education, we are focusing on teachers' training in microscience, mathematics, and Guyana as a green state. More than 50% of our teachers have been trained in curricular activities with direct results and increasing student performances at our National Grade 6 examination and the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate. Madam President, through institutional and distant education, Guyana is addressing the disparity in access to quality education between coastland and hinterland communities. Issues related to gender parity is also a priority for Guyana. With this focus, an inter-ministerial task force was established in 2016 and has yielded great success. The long outstanding youth policy has been finalized. This policy set out the framework and action plans and makes recommendations for transformative shifts in policies, practices, and institutions to promote renewed self-esteem, pride, and civic responsibilities that come with education. It is important that these policies are achieved to expand our youth opportunities. It is also essential to our nation that we produce the next generation of leaders in the areas of agriculture, commerce, science, and technology, who are innovative and creative, and who would lead Guyana into a new era of prosperity, dignity, and pride that will lay the foundation for successive generations to come. Madam President, in science, UNESCO has provided both financial and technical assistance for a number of projects in Guyana with outstanding results. From 2009 to present, UNESCO's partnership with Guyana's National Center for Educational Research Development has resulted in a number of significant initiatives. More recently, in 2014 to 2015, capacity building in climate change education for sustainable development, and inquiry-based science and mathematics for selected primary schools was accomplished. Madam President, it should be noted that Guyana is a country with rich, diverse cultural heritage, and culture plays a critical role in shaping Guyanese identity. Creative activity in our context has tremendous potential of contributing to national development through diversification of the economy. Guyana currently has a draft policy which focuses on three critical thematic areas, namely mainstreaming culture in diversity, cultural heritage preservation, and creative arts and cultural industries development. Madam President, cultural heritage preservation and protection is currently the strongest area of operation for Guyana, with long-established programs, particularly in the area of built heritage. The success here have been reflected more recently in the National Trust of Guyana, winning an internationally recognized Green Apple Award in 2016 for its work on built heritage protection. Madam President, this draft policy is a derivative implementation strategies will be derived on national development. The policy speaks to long-term sustainability and resilience to a variety of factors, including the social, economic, and technological, environmental, and political factors. Consequently, the primary focus in this regard has to be on consultation, consensus, resource mobilization, and innovation. Madam President, Guyana looks forward to working closely with UNESCO for its ongoing support to our program initiative, thus enabling our country to achieve the government vision as well as the achievements of the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. In closing, Guyana would greatly appreciate the valued support of member states for its candidature to the Executive Board of UNESCO. And I thank you for the opportunity to present this statement at the 39th session of the General Conference of UNESCO. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam.